is Combs expected to testify when the defense gets their turn? Is he going to try and defend himself against, just these horrible actions that really, in some ways, the defense, when it doesn't come to necessarily the trafficking charges, admits he's not a great guy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. At this point, we haven't had a solid answer from the defense team at this point. He'll have to, at some point in this trial, affirm that he knows he has that right and he's declining it. So I expect we'll get a decision on that somewhere in the next 8 weeks. And it's interesting because if you look at the defense strategy here, they're not saying that Combs is an innocent man per se, that he's perfect, that he hasn't done bad things. In fact, during her opening statement, Combs' defense attorney basically said, all of these things you're seeing, all these videos, all these allegations, this is domestic violence. They admit it. They just say that it isn't sex trafficking and it isn't racketeering. That isn't necessarily a very sympathetic defense to be testifying as a defendant, saying, yeah, I was violent with my partner, but I didn't traffic anyone. That's kind of a hard needle to thread if you're trying to get an acquittal from a jury of New Yorkers.